Good morning. Today is our last full day here in Queenstown. Unfortunately, it is another wet and miserable one, which just isn't ideal. Yesterday it pretty much rained all day on and off, so I didn't really do much other than eat. So I didn't vlog yesterday, but I did film a what I eat in a day, which I'm sure will be up before this, so I'll link that down below if you're interested in seeing that. But today we really want to make the most of being here and being in this area. Despite the weather, we are going to go outside and we're going to see whatever Queenstown has to offer. We're actually planning on driving to a place called Glenorchy today, and then there's also apparently a place behind that called Paradise, which sounds dreamy. So that's our plan for this morning. We're going to get in the car, drive, I think it's like a 40-minute to an hour drive maybe to Glenorchy. Gonna see that area, see Paradise. We've got leftover pizza from dinner yesterday to bring with us for lunch, so that sounds lovely. Honestly, eating pizza and being in Paradise, like what more could you want? I'm just hoping that the weather stays out, and I mean it's pretty wet at the moment, but fingers crossed we might get a little bit of sunshine later just to make the most of it. So yeah, that's the plan. We're going to get in the car, drive there, and then we're going to head back for this evening and we're going to have dinner in Queenstown. This water is so clear. So Paradise ended up being a little bit of a fail. I'm now back home. I mean, it is like almost 6 o'clock, so we have had the whole day out driving and seeing different places. Basically, we tried to drive to Paradise and we got to the sign that said Paradise, and then we kept driving, and it was basically this long gravel track that was like 12 kilometers, so it took us ages to get down there because we were driving really slowly on the gravel. And then we basically got to a point where there was a big dip and we couldn't go any further. Now, we're not sure if we got to the bit that people consider Paradise, because my sister's friend said it was like the best place he'd ever been to, and we're not sure if we got to that because all the stuff that we saw wasn't quite at the level of best place you've ever been to. So I don't think we actually reached the place that's considered Paradise. We had to turn back because we literally couldn't go over the like big dip. But I mean, all of the things that we saw like was stunning. I mean, all the mountains here are just lovely. We went to Glenorchy and we got like a cup of coffee and ate my pizza on the lake, which was just beautiful. So we did see Glenorchy. It didn't rain too much. The weather was actually really nice to us. It did spit throughout the day, but for the most part it stayed dried, which was absolutely amazing because it was forecast to rain all day. So that was good. And I mean, driving, I mean, I can't speak for my mum who was doing the actual driving, but I quite enjoyed being in the car for the day and just seeing the different places. It was nice. It was nice to be out of Queenstown. I'm not the biggest fan of Queenstown from being here. I mean, it's lovely, and like our view from the apartment is literally the most beautiful view I've ever seen in my whole life, but Queenstown itself is very touristy, which I know is ironic because I'm a tourist and I'm saying that, but it's quite a busy touristy place. So I'm excited to move on tomorrow when we drive to Wanaka. Tomorrow we've got a fairly exciting day planned. It's my mum's birthday, so that'll be really nice. But I think the plan for the rest of today is just to chill. My sister's gone out and she's getting me a Ferg burger, which seems to be a really popular place here. Like, it's always got a massive queue outside, so I'm really excited for that. Gonna have that here in the apartment, and then yeah, we're all just tired, so we're just gonna chill this evening, hopefully watch something on Netflix or something. Our Wi-Fi is terrible, which is very frustrating. I know I haven't come on holiday to use the Wi-Fi, so I shouldn't be that mad, but it is bad Wi-Fi, so we'll see if we can get something up to watch. If not, I'm sure they'll find something else to do and we're just gonna have a very chill evening in, I think. I'm hoping to get some editing done though, because I'm very far behind on these videos. Because we've not had Wi-Fi here, I've just not bothered editing anything because I knew I wouldn't be able to upload it. But now I'm like 4 or 5 videos behind, so I need to get on that tonight and hopefully get a few edited, so then by the time we get to the next place, where hopefully, fingers crossed, there'll be Wi-Fi, I'll be able to upload them all and have them scheduled. It is now the next day. It is currently 6 AM, which is the reason why I look so tired. I'm currently sat by the lake. If you hear any car and other noises going by, I didn't end yesterday's vlog and I wanted to come on and like quickly chat at the end of this video because I'm pretty sure the vlog for today or yesterday is really short. Basically, majority of the day was spent in the car, which limits the amount of vlogging I can do. And then the moments that weren't spent in the car, it was kind of drizzly, and getting my camera out was like a bit of a faff because I didn't want it to get wet. So that's why I didn't really manage to film very much yesterday. When we got back, I got Ferg burger like I mentioned. It was really, really good. The burger itself was like tempura tofu with like salad and bits. I feel like I've had a lot of vegan burgers now in my time, so I'm a little bit of a vegan burger connoisseur. So it was, I would say it's like in my top 10, but not in my top 3 or anything like that. I mean, it was still good, but I'm a tough judge on vegan burgers because I think they're like my favourite food. So that was really good, and then I ate too much of that. I feel like that's a recurring theme on this holiday, I'm just eating too much. And then we chilled in the evening. I managed to edit 3 videos, which I'm really happy with. I've got really far behind on these videos because there's been not enough Wi-Fi to do anything to do with YouTube here, so I just haven't bothered editing anything because I thought, like, what's the point when I can't upload it. But yesterday I had a good little editing session, got stuff done, and today we are leaving Queenstown and we are moving on to our next place, which is Wanaka. I don't know if I've said this already, but I think I'm ready to move on from Queenstown now. As much as this view is the most beautiful view I've ever seen in my whole life ever, I just think the city is just not my place. I mean, it's not really a city. It's not like it's a big like city like London or anything like that. It's tiny. There's only like a couple of rows of shops, but it's just very busy and it's like lots of tourists. And I think majority of the stuff you can do here are like outdoorsy activities like hikes or skiing or water stuff, jet boats. And because the weather's not been nice while we've been here, that's made it very difficult to do any of those sorts of things. So I've still loved my time here, and honestly that first day that we got here, we landed and we went up to the top of the mountain on the gondola and the luge and everything. That's been my favourite day of this trip so far. But yeah, the other 2 days, because they were a bit wet, they weren't the funnest. So I'm really hoping the weather gets a little bit nicer for the rest of this trip because we haven't had the best of luck yet. But yeah, that has been this vlog of trying to go to paradise and sadly failing. But seeing some nice scenery along the way, so it wasn't a complete fail. I hope you enjoyed this video.